All right, I'm checking out, making sure that I can hear myself over the music. Check, check, check. Okay, I think we're good to go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day. Happy Wednesday, October 29th, 6:28 a.m. here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm excited to get the day started. Yeah, FOMC today, so stay tight. FOMC later today. It's about 4 or 5 hours from now. So don't want to make any rash decisions and like get too hasty, right? So let's just keep the routine here. Check the news. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but we have in 15 minutes, Canada has some red folder news. And then we have FOMC in 4 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm going to be pretty selective in my trades today. I've got my trading combine. We're up $27, a whole $27 right now. In my funded Express account, I'm up like 900 something bucks right now. So in total, 927. So we're good to go. I'm not going to trade, most likely not going to trade my funded accounts, but market open, everybody. This is gold on the screen. Let's jump to the 5-minute time frame. Definitely running up. And comment where you're at, man. Comment where you're from, where you're tuning in from. All right, so this is the 1 hour time frame. We are definitely in a downtrend, large downtrend, right? Don't want to focus too much in on that, but let's find out where some of the supply zones are. We've got a 1 hour supply right here. Boom, which we're tapping in. Let's zoom down into the 5-minute. So now we're looking at the 5-minute, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower low, broke the structure. We came up, double topped, and now we made another lower low here. So I'm looking for maybe some sort of retracement up here. See another lower low. Retracement up into this 5-minute supply. Right up here. Like this. And TP at this next lower low. Nigeria, what's up, man? Nigeria, that's really, really cool. Thanks for tuning in. That it's beautiful in Nigeria. So that's what I'm looking for. Now, will I take the trade? I don't know, but that's my analysis as of right now. Market just opened, so I don't want to take it if it happens within the next 5 to 10 minutes because it's too early. That's good to know, man. Good to know. Thanks for joining in again. Thanks for joining in. Ideally would like to see like a trend line form up into the supply zone to go short. Let's take a look at NQ. These are the only two that I look at, NQ and gold. He said, take the trade. Possibly. I'm not. I'm gonna be patient. You know, I have the 2 funded accounts right now, and want to pass these other 3 for TopStep so I can have 5 funded. But there's always opportunity, right? There's always opportunity in the markets. So as of right now, you know, NQ is completely ripping. Just tech stocks, AI, you know, Nvidia, all the tech is just going higher and higher. So I'm not too sure about shorting this at the moment. If I were to do anything with this, I'd be looking for longs somewhere over here. This supply zone, or sorry, demand. So what I'm going to do is hop into my trading view account, and I am going to place alerts down here for NQ, which, you know, I don't even know if it's going to come down there by today. Nice, man. What prop firm are you trading? And I'll help you as much as I can. That's what I'm here for. Go live and have you guys be able to watch somebody make money, lose money, whatever the case is, right in front of your eyes. Because I think that's the biggest learning lesson. And I did this before, not gonna lie. I was going live before and I stopped because I pressured myself too much. But I'm here now. I'm here for now. Can't promise I'm gonna keep coming. I'm just gonna be here for now. FTMO, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you're trading Forex. So you're trading XAU USD. Let's go back to gold. All right, so we did break that trend line. If I were to take a trade right now, it would be going short in this 5-minute supply zone. Yeah, I've got 2 funded accounts right now with TopStep, so I'm trading futures. Same thing. And you know, I've blown funded accounts. I've passed many challenges. It's all in here, man. All right here. Here and also here. You want to be profitable, it's in your head, it's in your mental capacity, it's in your emotions, and it's also in your heart. You know, I'm still working on this. This has come a long way. My brain has been through many losses and wins, and I can feel the dopamine and the excitement of winning, and I could feel my brain hurting when it loses money. This is what I'm working on, believing I can do this, believing that I'm worth it, believing that this is what, you know, I want to do. That's the challenge. It has nothing to do about the money. Literally. It has with trading has everything to do with like facing yourself. But we're too early to get into this whole psychology thing. What's your country? I'm in the United States of America. I'm out here in Arizona. Okay, gold is rejecting. Coming down. Lewis or Louise, I don't want to say it wrong. I believe in you. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We are coming down. If we look at the 1 hour time frame, there's a little bit of a trend line here. Okay, so I'm gonna watch this trend line. It's a tricky area right now. I'm not too sure about anything. so I'm gonna just lay back. For the past 2 days, I've been on a losing streak. But hey, dude, that's how it is, man. Sometimes losing is the best thing that happens to anybody. Like it's the best learning lesson. Winning is the hardest thing to learn from because we're all like emotional. So when you're taking these losses, just allow yourself to reflect, and if you're not following a system or have a plan and you're just clicking buy or sell, you're gambling, and that's always going to be emotional and you're going to be trapped in a cycle, right? So yeah. I won't, brother. I won't. I've been here losing money since 2019, 2020. Never give up. What are you doing? Tell your secrets in passing the prop firm challenge. There's no secrets, man. No secrets. Listen, there's 1,000 different ways to make money in the markets, and no one's wrong unless you're making money. I don't care what system you use, ICT, supply and demand, support and resistance, Bollinger Bands, Wyckoff method. I don't care if you flip a coin, buy or sell. If you're making money, that's all that matters. No one really cares. So I'm a supply and demand trader. I trade off of the 1 hour supply areas, which is we're in a 1 hour supply area. And then I zoom down and I wait for a break of structure. So, for instance, this lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. And then we have this break of structure where candles closed below here. So that means we're changing structure. I actually shorted this morning on my funded accounts, and then I would go short. So I've explained it in other videos that I have. And then I use 5-minute supply zones or 5-minute areas of interest to enter. Thanks, man. Every sub means a lot. Right now, I finally broke the 1,000 subscriber mark, and yeah, means a lot. Thank you. I have not been myself, but it's really hard to win more in Forex trading, but I'm not giving up for now. Yeah, man, don't give up, and a lot of people aren't willing to take the risk, right? That's what matters. People aren't willing to take risk in life, and that's okay. Some people are happy in their safe world and making decent money, but trading, I consider it was one of the hardest things to do, because not only can you lose time, you lose money. In other industries and other things that you want to, put time into, a lot of time you can just lose time. If you want to be an Uber driver, if you want to go, do that, you can just lose time. But in trading, you lose time and you can lose money in seconds, right? So it's all about, like I said, from your heart and your head. So don't give up, but also you got to take some breaks too, man. If you're on a losing streak, don't go on tilt and just start clicking buttons. That's when you start losing for no reason. It's better to lose with a reason. It's better to lose money because you got a reason to lose than it is to just mindlessly click buttons. I understand not being patient, man. I understand. I'm in the same boat. Like right now, part of me feels FOMO. Like, oh man, I could have shorted this and yada yada. But I have seen it too many times in my life where if I react out of FOMO, a setup occurs, and then I could have just taken that setup, right? If I was just patient enough. So the Canada news, can't say Canada. Canada news is about to drop in 3 minutes. So we just want to be patient to see what happens there. And I'm a trendline trader, so a lot of my opportunities and setups are based on trendline breaks. right? So right now there's a little bit of a trade here that I'm watching, or that I can see develop. We have the trend line break, push up into this 5-minute supply to go short. If there wasn't any news, I'd probably look to go long, but since there's news in 2 minutes now, I don't want to take the risk. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thanks for joining the live. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'm not always patient, so not always patient. That's the truth. News happening 1 minute. Just watching Trading View on my left. Cool, man. We all need a little motivation every now and then. All right, here we go. News about to drop. On my Trading View chart to my left, I have two indicators. I have a 200 EMA, I have a 13 EMA. I like to keep that off of my TopStep account, like my trading chart, my charts on TopStep, so that things are clean and I'm not always like leaning on what I'm seeing on just the EMAs. I can just look at this chart clean, right? All right, so if I go to the 5-minute right quick, there's a trend line that I like. Something like this. This market's going to sell. You know, you might be right. You might be wrong. Guess what? No one knows. You might be right for the next 15 minutes, you know? I used to have those beliefs like, oh, this market's gonna, or this is gonna do this, you know, and those things would get me trapped on a bias. Like, oh, you know, this is definitely gonna go down. Oh, it's gonna go down. And then I keep trying to short it and it keeps going up. Higher and higher it goes, and I keep losing. So now I just kind of take it as it goes, right? So as of right now, I like shorts up here just because we got a trend line, 5-minute supply, and the 200 EMA is right up here in the 1 minute time frame. So a few confluences, as they call it, to have me go short. I'm interested in going long here too, but there's so much risk here. I'm gonna play this out. If this candle flips, $250 loss. I'm gonna put a buy order here. If this one candle flips, then I'd be interested to go long. Yeah, now it's too much. The risk is too high on that candle. All right, so that broke pretty hard. Sellers are definitely staying in the game here. Good. Just staying patient. If we get another 1 minute candle higher, I'd be interested. Very nice. I'm gonna wait for this next candle, guys, and try to enter longs up into this trend line. Next 5 minute candle is about to open. Ideally, I was hoping for this candle to flip down and then come back up, but it just shot up. I'm willing to take a shot down here if the candle flips. I don't want to jump in out of FOMO. Looking for a rejection candle, which would be great.
Order filled.
I'm gonna risk 250 bucks here. If it's a loser, it's a loser. Remember, these are just my trading combines. I'm not pressed about them.
Order filled.
All right. Took me out of my misery. I'm good with the $250 loss. All right. I'm going to wait till the 8 o'clock mark hits. Not bad. I like the setup. I liked the opportunity. And also, guys, with there being FOMC in a few hours, sometimes the markets don't like to move in like a certain direction. So if I do anything today, it's not looking for big moves. You know, if I see $300-400 in profit, I'm out. That's it. That's the game. All right, looks like we have 1 minute 27 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. I really like this 5-minute supply zone to go short, so maybe I'll just be patient. Excuse me, wait for it. Because I want to try. If I believe that price is going to get to this area, why not take the move up? You know, I've seen that too many times where I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait for it to get up here. And I'm like, I'm seeing it go up. I'm like, oh, wow, I could have just entered long into the position I was originally waiting for, right? So, yeah. So we got stopped out on that one. Price came back up, which is all good. Essentially was correct in the thesis. My stops were a little too tight, got stopped out, and now it's moving in my direction, which is trading. The hard part is to not let it get to your emotions. But if you're new here and you're just joining in with us, just let me know where you're from. All right, there it goes. Second supply. I mean, I want to do something, but I need to be patient. Do I feel FOMO for the fact that I just got stopped out and could have been up a few $100 right now? Yes, of course. Of course I feel that way. It's in my emotions. As long as I recognize those feelings and don't react from them, I'm good. But they're there. I don't know if you're still watching, if you were here just then, but you can see that you get stopped out. If I would have just moved my stops below this candle, would have been a higher risk, but I was in right around here. We'd be up $500 right now. Guys, that's the game. That's the game, man. It's just the game. Okay, original plan is looking decent at the moment. Shorting this 5-minute supply alongside this trend line. And then we're also making lower highs. If you look at this. Lower high, lower highs, lower lows. That's it. Not trying to overcomplicate this thing. Except my charts look complicated, so. We might not tap the 5-minute supply zone. That would be really sucky. All right, so we probably just formed the next touch point on the trend line here. So I might take an early short. I ideally want to see this candle push up higher. I want to see it push. Come up. Don't come down. Nice. All right, if this candle flushes in the next 30 seconds, then I am in short. Risking 250 bucks. Or the top of this candle. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I usually cut out the candle or exit the trade if the candle doesn't flush. Okay, so we did tap the 5-minute supply. If we get a rejection off of this and flips, I'm going to be looking for short. Would have been nice to enter here, but it's just too much risk. Perfecto. Tricky. Just gonna stay patient. Come on, I don't want you to come down yet. There you go. Tough to say, but we might be flipping long. And my next short would be up here. Does it suck that the original trade that we had earlier would be a winner right now and would be up 700 bucks? Yeah, it does. But look at me talk about it because it does frustrate me. Okay, now this supply zone of the 5-minute time frame is no longer valid to me since we're ripping. Boom. Gonna take that out. Next 5-minute supply would be right here. And this is where I'd be going short. I like the strong movement. Like, I love this strong push because it feels like it's going to start ripping higher. And sometimes I see it where it taps into an area and then rejects. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm just, oops, just adjusting chart. All right, we're getting close to our entry zone. So we're in a 1-hour supply and 5-minute supply coming up. I can be extra patient and wait for a trend line break, or I can try topping the move if I'm correct. Oh, I got confused of supplies on itself. It's right here. That's all good. No. Take this out.
Order filled.
All right, I entered in short at the bottom of that candle. I'll raise my risk to 300. And I'm in. The thing is, I didn't want like me to not get filled and then it reverse without me. So I got in a little later than anticipated, but you just got to risk it. So I'm risking 300 on this trade, so I'll be down 550 on the combines if I'm wrong. This thing gets in the way sometimes. We can make a take profit area of the trend line retest if we get down there. I can feel my heart rate up. Check. As I'm in a trade. $97 BPM just sitting here. Yeah, I'm definitely emotional. So I just need to calm down, understand that one, this is a prop firm, or these are just challenges. This is all, you know, fake money. Two, my real risk of this is $150 because I have 3 of these accounts. 3, I am only risking 300. I'd be down 550 for the day, and that's okay. Right? Still $1,500 in the accounts to try flipping it. Like, these are thoughts I have by myself before I would go live. Like, I would talk about these things through with myself. So yeah. So we are aggressively moving down. I suppose longs would be stepping in somewhere here. So that's why I'm trying to get out where they're looking to go long. So I'm gonna put a line here for. And I'm just gonna drop this to the bottom because sometimes you never know. It just like flips. I don't like that candle. I'm not gonna lie. I like that candle, but we're just gonna hang in there. I want to move my stop loss to break even right now out of emotion because I don't want to lose more. But I'm not going to do that. My lines look crazy, but this is just take profit. Okay. This is a trend line that we broke, and I'm looking to see buyers step in here to retest it to go long again to change the trend. And this is a trend line I was watching to go short in. So those are the trend lines. This is a 5-minute demand here. All right, I'm moving to break even now. $100 in profit. This is TP. We touched the 13 EMA.
Order filled.
I'm closing that out because we just tapped the 13 EMA on the 5-minute. So I'm gonna close the trade. Not bad. I was down 300 or 250. I'm up 143, so it's like 500 in profit. And also FOMC's in 4 hours, so you know this thing can just come up here, and then now we're doing this for the next 2 hours. Okay, so let's recap. Originally, first trade of the day, we entered here and somewhere over here, right here. We got stopped out, $300, $250 loss. To go long, that would have been a winner, and it probably would have been done. Second trade of the day is 5-minute supply right up here. We tapped it, didn't get filled, so we entered on the rejection candle, and we took a nice little scalp here. I don't know how many points that was. And now just be patient. Stretching. It's 7:15 my time. I'm usually at my desk by like 5:36 in the morning. I guess we could take a look at NQ. Why don't we do that? We're only up 143 for the day. That's wild. I'd say longs look pretty interesting here. But yeah, it's too sketchy. I mean, we're going for all-time highs again, and not too confident about that. So going back to gold. One possible opportunity is this trend line retest. Price comes up, which it probably already did retest it. Touch the trend line and then come down short. I don't know if you guys hear the music, but if you do, let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if y'all think it is too loud. Okay. Me likes this rejection and continuation short. Risking 250 bucks to make 500-ish. A little too late. Might be too late to catch that move. There's a 5-minute demand here. All right, so the next opportunity I'd be looking for would be this. I would like to see price reject, come down here into this 5-minute demand, and then break the trend line and we can go long. So that's what I'm going to wait for. If you're hanging out with us, sweet. Sorry, this is boring, y'all. It's just the way it is sometimes, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Coming down. All right, we tapped this 5-minute demand. So what's my risk on this? 250. All right, we're breaking the trend line, which is nice, but I don't want to just enter in out of FOMO right now. I want to see this candle come down. Risk 250. Ay caramba. Kind of what we wanted, but I don't want to enter in out of just FOMO, so can wait. This would probably be the last trade I take for the day. Okay, nice. Rejected. Let's get this next candle to come down. Come on. Come down. Come on. Come down first. It's pretty choppy, not gonna lie. It's not a lot of like volume, which makes sense because it's FOMC in a few hours.
Order filled.
All right, gonna risk $200 here. Oh dang! We gotta get this flip. If we don't get the flip, we're cooked. Guys, we're just caught in a very slow, choppy. Literally what I said earlier, where we can get caught up going sideways after I took that last trade. I'm just gonna risk what I put into the day. I'll be break even today. It's like so choppy, it's not worth it. So we got out here and I literally said that we might just literally go up and down and sideways. And that's kind of happening because FOMC. So people are kind of waiting to see if Papa Powell is going to say, cut interest rates, go to the moon. No, screw it. I don't want to be in it. This is what I would do even if I wasn't live. Straight up. Even if it goes up right now, I don't care. Because I've been in moments where I've been in trades where it's like we're just like this and waiting for signs of life. And this is like 2 hours. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my thought process, and I want to be a part of it. So let's see when FOMC is. Let's see how many hours left. Yeah. 3 hours and 32 minutes. To be honest, I'm happy with everything that's happened so far. Yeah, we missed out on the main move this morning. Look at me, look, but don't do what I'm doing, which is look back at how much you could have made. That would have been a 5-minute supply, so it was right around here, $800 or something like that. That would have been the play, but it is what it is. Express accounts are up $927. The challenge accounts are up $170. Okay, guys. Well, I mean, look, good thing we got out. Would have got stopped out, but then again, it might come back up and stop us out. And if you're watching, you know, just be careful because you could be caught in this range. You don't want to be in that range. It's so stressful. Not worth making or losing money. Okay, well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't. So far, I'm going live. Maybe I won't do it again tomorrow, but who knows? Maybe I won't be here tomorrow on this earth and be in the land of the living. Never promise tomorrow. So appreciate you watching. Appreciate you joining. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.